Hello and welcome back to my documentary. This is episode 3, and in this episode I'll be travelling from Hamburg to Berlin, then doing a few things in Berlin before preparing to travel down to Nuremberg. So in this episode I'll be travelling from Pompelbüttel in Hamburg, which is where I've been staying whilst I've been in Hamburg, to Hamburg Central, and then having a direct train to Berlin Central before moving over to Priesterberg, which is it's basically a nature reserve that used to be a railway yard called Tempelhof. The plan basically for today would be to travel to Berlin to Tempelhof, and then from there I will go to the hotel, and I end up going and seeing a castle as well, so that'll be quite interesting. So with that, I'm going to let the clips run and yeah, enjoy. So we're in Berlin, we're in the main station, currently trying to find how to get to the thing. It's going to be sort of S-Bahn type stuff, so like the rapid transport stuff again, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but I've got to change at one of the places. I can't remember what it is, but I get there eventually, it'll be fine. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do all of that, work that out, and yeah, see you on the train. Tight-roping old railway like a child. I love it though. So I'm currently in a nature reserve that is a old railway yard, and it's definitely an old railway yard, because there's literally like railway tracks right there, and I've come across quite a lot as well. Literally just to my left there is a water tower or water crane, and then right in front of me there is a water tower, very big one as well. It's very interesting. I have just seen a locomotive as well, which I think is now a static display, and there's another little one, sort of a shunting one over there. So there's quite a lot here.
It's quite interesting, really. It's a nice just walk in the open air, not have to worry about anything, just walking through basically trees and railways, and that sounds like a good thing to me. So yeah, all good. Hello. So I've been going around this nature reserve. It's really interesting actually, and there's a lot more track around than I thought there was gonna be, to be honest. I mean, in this section alone, there's like rails upon rails, sort of just around, and that's just all freight yard type stuff. I mean, right now this path itself is rail. I mean, you can see it on here. This is all rail. So it's quite a lot really to take in. It's quite cool seeing what it was like and seeing what it's become.
the Tempelhof railway yards was really interesting. Seeing how like nature had reclaimed a lot of the abandoned railway yards and what sort of effect that had had was really quite fascinating. And also it was great that Berlin had made it into a nature reserve and preserved it for the future. Having moved on from the Tempelhof railway yards, I moved up to Spandau, which is where my hotel was, which is a little suburb sort of on the outskirts of Berlin. Now, Spandau was a fortified town, effectively, so it was built deliberately as a fortified location. So the castle there is a really quite impressive thing. So I decided to go and have a look at it. It's a very Germanic style with lots of angles and lots of very striking defences, as well as a serious amount of moatage around it. But I'll let the clips show it and show what it's basically like.
So I'm currently at the top of the tower here in Spandau, and you get a really good view from up here, you know. It's a really good view. It's a nice castle. But yeah, no, I think it's quite cool. It's very militaristic and also very German, unsurprisingly, seems as we are now in the capital. But as I look straight in front of me, you can start to see some of the landmarks of Berlin itself, which is quite cool. We are in West Berlin, so yeah, but yeah. Checked into my hotel here. It's just for the night, so it's not exactly very long. But yeah, should be right. Seems fine. Seems a bit spacious. It's
not big, but it's not small either. It doesn't feel cramped. Literally about 5 minutes from, or 5-10 minute walk from the train station, which is good, and it's on the main line, so it's straight through to wherever Nuremberg is next, I think. But yeah, it should be good. It should be interesting. Tomorrow, I think I'm just going to have a little wander around Berlin. Probably hit Checkpoint just for the sake of it. But yeah, but now I'm going to have my dinner because I've just been out. I did check in earlier, but I went to a Citadelle, which sort of see my ticket there. And then I went to go get some dinner as well. But yeah, so all good, I think. But yeah, shall eat my dinner for tonight, and then make a plan for tomorrow. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Good morning. Just had a shower, as you can see, because my hair is damp. And just sort of getting ready for the day, really. Today I'm going to go round sort of a few of the landmarks within Berlin, doing sort of a walking tour. I've got about 4 hours to kill before my train. And it takes 2 hours to do less than 2 hours to do the walk, so I've got plenty of time. I'm going to go see things like Checkpoint Charlie, for example. There's a huge memorial to the Jews that were killed in the Holocaust, so that's going to be interesting. And then there's also a great big massive tower spike thing. I can't remember what it's actually called. I have seen of it before, but I can't remember what it is. And then a few other like very ornate buildings. So yeah, so hopefully we should get some good stuff. Yeah, we'll have a look. Gonna go get some breakfast in a minute. Got breakfast included here, which is good. And then I'll sort out my stuff and then leave about. I mean, if I leave at 10 o'clock, I've still got 4 hours. I haven't booked my train till a bit after 2 o'clock, so I've got plenty of time. As far as the hotel's concerned, it's good. It's nice. It's a bit more spacious than in Brussels and a bit comfier and quieter, and overall just a better place than what I had in Brussels, I think. I think I must have picked a not particularly great one in Brussels, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, I shall get some breakfast and get going.
Nimm mal die Kapuze runter.
currently on the main middle street from the Brandenburg Gate to things. But yeah, no, I'm in the middle here. So I'm going to walk through. I've seen quite a few now. I wasn't able to see one of the things, which I think was the memorial for victims of the bombings and stuff, I guess, in Berlin. I wasn't able to see that because there was a marathon, which is cool. But that means they closed off all that lot because it's all a big park over there. But I'm going to continue on to see the other things on my list and then head to the station, probably get some lunch at the station and then head down to Nuremberg. Hello. So I'm about to get on the train to Nuremberg at some point. So that basically concludes Berlin. It's going to be a bit weird because the next episode is going to be in about 10 minutes for me when I get on the train. But you know, that is what it is. So I'm going to get on and going to head to Nuremberg in about, where are we? 6-7 minutes, something like that. Yeah, so all in all, I think Berlin's been really nice. I definitely come back here. Got to see quite a lot of interesting architecture today. Got to see the rail yard yesterday, which is quite cool. Hotel was fine for a day. Breakfast was alright this morning. Fine enough, you know. Nothing special. Just overnight it was perfectly fine. So yeah, I think it's been successful, this one. But for now, heading on to Nuremberg, so I'll see you next episode, although it will be 10 minutes for me, as I say, as I then do the next little bit on the train. But yeah. Should be interesting, and yeah, we'll find out.